So, welcome to Umara, dear Rasmus Svenningsson. Thank you. You're here at our beloved podcast studio.
Yeah.
It's doing some material for us. Really awesome to have you here.
Yeah, awesome to be here.
We're quite interesting about a lot of parts of your training and endurance capacities and all that kind of parts. But I'm most interested in your the season 24.
Yep.
Training season and competition season and everything you did. What plans are for 2025?
Yeah.
And just deliver and share with us all your experience and the golden nuggets. So let's start with season 2024.
Yep.
How was it, and what have you learned from it, and what did you do?
Well, it was like a season that had some really big ups and a few lows as well. I mean, I started off winning Ironman South Africa, which is a regional championship also, and that was the biggest high of the year for sure, because it's also, I think that was my fourth or fifth time I was racing in South Africa. And the first time I was an age grouper, but it's a race that's always meant very much to me, and it's been sort of like a dream to win that one. One day it's been one of those races where like you have a special, you feel like you have a special bond to it in some way. So I mean, Ironman Sweden, my home race, that would definitely be one of those races as well. So it truly was like a dream come true, and it was also like such a massive, I mean, I had two pretty tough years before that one, after some crashes, some incidents, so yeah, it meant the world to me also to be able to back it up with a win, and it was also great to my second my first Ironman victory, that was in the United States, and then my mom was there with me, which was great in many ways, but the one who's been supporting me most during my triathlon career has been my dad, and I felt like a little bit sad that he wasn't there when I won Lake Placid, but now he was there, and it was amazing for me to share that win with him.
Can you elaborate a little bit more about the 2023 and the year before? Just like you said, you when you started or when you bloomed, let's say, you really rose to the stars, and everything was, I mean, you had an amazing season. Was it 2021?
2021, yes.
And after that, the crash, and you had a couple of years that was kind of hard on you. The amateur. What have you learned during that experience, and what do you really bring to how would that help you 2025, you think?
I mean, it's really hard to say. I mean, of course, I mean, I feel definitely more humble going into, more humble in a lot of aspects in life, and that there are certain things that you cannot control. So yeah, I had, like, as you say, like an amazing season in 2021 with only podium finishes, and then like in February 2022, I had like a massive bike crash, and with a completely shattered scapula and collarbone fracture, and it took maybe 4 to 6 months for my body to fully repair. But it was also like I was still so like full of like hunger for more success. So I think I pushed my body too hard in my desire to get back to the top, and I think that's one thing that I definitely learned, that you have to be patient, you have to always listen to your body, and it's I mean, it's a little bit like in an Ironman, you don't really know. I mean, you can start training super hard for like 3-4 weeks, but then it comes back biting you, a week, 5-6, and you have to be like, you have to go out and train steadily, and that's the same thing with an Ironman too. I mean, you can go out like the first 2 hours on the bike really hard, and it feels quite easy, but then in the fourth hour, it's gonna come back and bite you. So I think to hold yourself back. I think that's in training mostly will be one of the biggest.
Mentally as well.
Yeah, mentally as well. Yeah, for sure. Because you're so excited, you want so much, you want to, crush the sessions, and you want to reach like super high level really early, and then take the next step from that. But yeah, I think it's important to just be there, to be patient in the process, and take
some skills to have that patience as well. Especially when you're a pro athlete and you're always hungry for the next place or next podium position and so on. Just to steady and slowly.
Yeah, progress over time. We'll be small steps every time. Yeah, I always say. Yeah.
But how was curious about your 2021 season, and how was the 2024 season compared to that one? How did you have a quite good 2024 season as well?
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Unfortunately, I had a crash in another race with my other collarbone broke, so that did sideline me for a while, and then I had some mishap also, like bike mechanical at the World Championship, which was super unfortunate, of course. But I mean, I think it was really nice to. I finished quite strongly in Bahrain on a half distance after Kona, which was sort of like, because South Africa was a big high, and then I had some lows after that. But I'm really proud of my performance, and to be able to, it was once again I felt like I could turn it around, and even though like I ended up 7th there, so it wasn't like massively good, but performance wise I put out some of the best numbers I've ever put out, and it was also like a super tight race and a very high caliber field. So I felt it was mainly proud of, like, had a few months which were quite tough, and then being able to turn it around again. So, and that's really nice now before 2025 to have, like, you feel like you're in an upward trend.
Yeah, exactly. Help get it for you. But now we're sitting here in January.
Yep.
In the season 2025, it is about to start.
Yeah.
Can you lay it out for us? I mean, tell us the competitions that you know.
Yeah.
And your let's say dreams.
Yeah.
How would this season unfold?
I mean, I'm definitely gonna target the Ironman Pro Series this year, and I was excited. I was really excited for that last year also, but last year the Ironman South Africa wasn't part of the series, and I really, I felt this special bond to this race. So I wanted to race it anyway. But this year it will be part of the series. So I'm heading back to South Africa quite soon, actually, for a 5 weeks camp before the race. And I'm super hungry to defend my
Icon from the
yeah, exactly. So that's definitely a big goal, and I hope to be in really good shape there. And I'm also I've been like, going into 2024, I was still like a little bit injured. Now I'm, having no major injuries, which is also like I've been able to run so much more already. And this is so so great to be able to fully train in all disciplines. And then I'm just gonna really, I think I'm really excited to crush that race and to really go for it. I think, like, to be fit enough to dare to really go for it. And then there are some 70.3s also in Europe that I'm targeting, and one in Venice and one in France. And 70.3 is not my main goal, but perform in a solid way on those races to be able to get a few more points for the series. And then I'm not fully decided yet, because I'm very excited to race here in Sweden at Jönköping, but that's the week after Frankfurt, which is also part of the Pro Series. So I'm thinking maybe, I'm going to do Jönköping and then head back to Lake Placid.
That's a European master. It can be.
Yeah. It's also like, the European Championships. So that would be great. And then, of course, Nice, which is the World Championship. Yes, that's the main goal. I think like have a good race in Nice, being like at least top 10, maybe even better, would be like a dream target, and also like be able to finish high in the overall Pro Series ranking as well. Around like top five, something like that would be my dream goal.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you crushed both the collarbones.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's done. Yeah, bra. Secure. Let's hope to let you.
The biggest one can be intact. So really, we don't jinx it, but we love to, for sure, take out the victory beforehand. I love that.
Yeah, in South Africa, is that quite an early start for the season? Is it one of the first full distance races?
It's one of the first full distance races. I think it's. I think it's the first. No, there's one in New Zealand also, but it's going to be the first big one for sure.
Yeah, but you had an early start for the competition season, so it can be quite a long season. But yes.
Rasmus, we can talk for hours. I have to cut you off because this episode is getting long as it is. Thank you very much for sharing your story, and like a good luck to you on this year's race.
Thank you for the support from Marit. It's great.